Hello everyone, today we are going through nature of lines and consistency. In our last class I have already mentioned that nature of solutions according to the lines in the graph, right? If two lines are intersecting at a point, then the equations have only one solution, that is unique solution. Okay, such linear equations are called consistent linear equations. And if two lines are parallel, then equations have no solution. Okay, that is given linear equations are inconsistent linear equations. And if two lines are coincident, we know that the solutions, that is there are many solutions. Linear system of linear equations have infinitely many solutions, and such linear equations are called consistent linear equations and dependent linear equations. Now here let's see what are the nature of lines and consistency according to the given system of linear equations. Linear equations, pair of linear equations, a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0, a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0. These are the pair of linear equations in two variables. And in this case, okay, if two lines are intersecting lines, means intersecting at a point, then we know that system is consistent and a1 divided by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. Okay, if two lines intersecting at a point, then a1 by a2 not equal to b1 by b2. Okay, here a1 by a2 not equal to b1 by b2. Next, if two lines are parallel lines, here it is inconsistent. These equations have no solutions. Okay, and a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 not equal to c1 by c2. Okay, and if two lines are coincident, lines, then system is consistent and dependent linear equations, and a1 divided by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2. It's very important. You just remember, two lines are intersecting, then a1 by a2 not equal to b1 by b2. If two lines are parallel lines, a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 not equal to c1 by c2. If two lines are coincident lines, that is solutions, that is equations have infinitely many solutions, and a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2. Look at the first question. Find out which pair of linear equations are consistent or inconsistent. Two pairs of linear equations are given. Okay, here we have to check whether these pairs of linear equations are consistent or inconsistent. So first of all, let's go through first one. 4x minus 5y minus 12 is equal to 0. And here, see, we have to write these equations in the general form. We know that linear equations in two variables is of the form ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. Okay, see here we have to make the change. We have to take 8x left side, that is minus 8x plus 10y plus 20 is equal to 0. Okay, after that let's write a1 is equal to 4, b1 is equal to minus 5, c1 is equal to minus 12, a2 is equal to minus 8, b1 is equal to 10, and b2 is equal to 10, c2 is equal to 20. Okay, now let's find a1 divided by a2. a1 by a2 is equal to 4 divided by minus 8, that is minus 1 by 2. b1 divided by b2 is equal to minus 5 divided by 10, that is minus 1 by 2. And c1 divided by c2, that is equal to minus 12 by 20, that is equal to minus 3 by 5. Okay, now here we can write a1, here a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2, right? Minus 1 by 2. a1 by a2 is equal to b1 divided by b2. That not equal to, it is not equal to C1 divided by C2. Okay, so here we can say the nature of lines and consistency. Okay, according to this, see here we know that if A1 divided by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is not equal to C1 by C2, then the lines are parallel and the equations have no solutions. If the equations have no solutions, see here we have to check the pair of linear equations is consistent or inconsistent, right? So if the equations have solutions, then it is consistent. Otherwise, it is inconsistent. So here it is clear that these equations have no solutions. Therefore, given system of linear equations is inconsistent. Inconsistent. Okay, now let's go through second one. Here, second one. So first of all, let's write in the general form. X plus 2y minus 4 is equal to 0. 3x plus 6y minus 12 is equal to 0. Here, a1 is equal to 2. b1 is equal to a1 is equal to 1. Okay, that is coefficient of x. b1 is equal to 2 and c1 is equal to minus 4. And a2 is equal to 3, b2 is equal to 6, c2 is equal to minus 12. Okay. Now let's find a1 divided by a2. That is 1 by 3. b1 divided by b2 is equal to 2 by 6, that is nothing but 1 by 3. And c1 divided by c2 is equal to minus 4 divided by minus 12. Minus 12, that is also 1 by 3. So here we have got a1 divided by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2. That is, lines are coincident. If two lines are coincident, then the equations have infinitely many solutions. Okay, the equations have infinitely many solutions. Therefore, the pair of linear equations is consistent. Okay, because these equations have solutions. Therefore, this pair of linear equations is consistent. It is consistent. Look at the second question. Find the value of k for which the system of equations kx minus 5y is equal to 2. 6x plus 2y is equal to 7 has no solution. See here, we know that if the equations have no solution, then the pair of equations is inconsistent, right? And two lines are parallel. We know that if two lines are parallel, then the equations have no solution, right? So here, and what is the relationship between their coefficients? Here, we know that if two lines are parallel, then a1 divided by a2 is equal to b1 divided by b2 is not equal to c1 divided by c2, right? So here, first of all, let's write these given equations in the general form, okay? That is, kx minus 5y minus 2 is equal to 0. Okay, see, first of all, you should write the given equations in the general form. Otherwise, you will be confused about plus or minus sign. Okay, so kx minus 5y minus 2 is equal to 0. Next equation, 6x plus 2y minus 7 is equal to 0. Okay, now here let's write a1 is equal to k, b1 is equal to minus 5, c1 is equal to minus 2, and a2 is equal to 6, b2 is equal to 2, c2 is equal to minus 7. Okay, now we know that if these equations have no solutions, then a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2. Okay, see, we need to find the value of k. Okay, no need to take this one. So here let's consider this one. Okay, that is a1 divided by a2 is equal to b1 by b2, so that we can find the value of k. Okay, so what is a1? K divided by a2 is 6 is equal to b1 is minus 5 divided by b2 b2 is equal to 2. That implies cross multiply. So 2k is equal to minus 30. That implies k is equal to minus 15. So the value of k is minus 15. For what value of k does the system of linear equations 2x plus 3y is equal to 7 and k minus 1 into x, k minus 1 x plus k plus 2y is equal to 3k have infinite number of solutions? Here we have to find the value of k if this system of linear equations have infinite number of solutions. Okay, so first of all, let's write the equations. 2x plus 3y minus 7 is equal to 0. K minus 1 x plus k plus 2 y is equal to 3k. Minus 3k is equal to 0. Okay, now we know that if a1 divided by a2, if it has infinite number of solutions, then a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2, right? So first of all, let's write a1, b1, c1. a1 is equal to 2, b1 is equal to 3, c1 is equal to minus 7. a2 is equal to k minus 1, b2 is equal to k plus 2, c2 is equal to minus 3k. Now, a1 by, since these equations have infinite solutions, then a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 divided by c2. Right? So here, let's take a1 divided by a2. What is a1? 2. 2 divided by a2 is k minus 1. That is equal to b1 3 divided by k plus 2 is equal to minus 7 divided by minus 3k. See, here we can take any two equation. Okay, that is any one equation. That is, see, either you can take this one or this one. Okay, so let's take this one. That is 2 divided by k minus 1 is equal to 3 divided by k plus 2. Cross multiply to find the solution. 2 into k plus 2 is equal to 3 into k minus 1. That implies 2k plus 4 is equal to 3k minus 3. That implies, take 3k left side, so it will be 2k minus 3k minus k, and take this one here, so it will be minus 7. That implies k is equal to 7. So here the value of k is equal to 7 if the given equations have infinite number of solutions. Check graphically whether the pair of linear equations 4x minus y minus 8 is equal to 0, 2x minus 3y plus 6 is equal to 0 is consistent or not. Also find the vertices of the triangle formed by these lines with the x-axis. Okay, so here first of all we have to draw the graph. Okay, so equations are 2x minus 3y plus 6 is equal to 0 and first one is 4x minus y minus 8 is equal to 0. Okay, so here let's find the values of x and y. X, y. Okay, put x is equal to 0. Put x is equal to 0. What is y? That is minus 3y is equal to minus 6. Y is equal to 2, right? Y is equal to 2. When x is equal to, okay, when y is equal to 0, x will be 2x is equal to minus 6. So minus 3. Okay, and here when x is equal to 0, we will get y is equal to minus 8, right? When y is equal to 0, okay, substitute y is equal to 0, 4x is equal to 8, right? So x is equal to 2. Now let's plot the points. 0 to 0 2, it is the point, and minus 3 0. Minus 3, 0. Minus 3, 0. That is x is equal to minus 3, y is equal to 0. So, join these points and draw the line. Next is 0 minus 8. 0 minus 8. Y is minus 8. So it is the point. And 2 0. It is the point. Okay. Now join these two lines. And here see somewhere it intersecting at a point. Right. See you are drawing in the graph. Right. So it will be clear that in which point these two straight lines intersecting. Okay. So here let's just check. Put x is equal to 3. What is y? Put x is equal to 3. That is 6. 6 plus 6, 12. That is 3y is equal to 12. So y is equal to 4. And here put x is equal to 3. Okay. So 12 minus 8, 4. That is y is equal to 4. Okay. So here we have got the common point 3, 4. Right. So 3, 4. 3, 4 and here also 3, 4. So in this point, okay, in this point, these two lines intersecting. Okay, at this point, two lines intersecting. Therefore, here in this graph, we can say two lines intersecting at a point, and according to the nature of these two lines, we can say this pair of linear equations is consistent, because it intersecting at a point, that means these equations have unique solution. Therefore, pair of these equations, linear equations, is consistent. It is consistent. Okay. Given pair of linear equations is consistent. Okay. After that, next question is also find the vertices of the triangle formed by these lines with the x-axis. So here, what is the triangle formed by these lines with the x-axis? So it is the triangle. Okay, with the x-axis. It is the x-axis. Okay. So it is the triangle, and here we have to write the vertices. Okay. So what are the vertices? See, this vertex is nothing but -3, 0, right? And this vertex is 2, 0, and it is 3, 4. So what are the vertices? -3, 0. So vertices are -3, 0, 2, 0, and 3, 4.